Hey guys, welcome back. So today I did some BMX video reviews from the 80s and 90s. I hope you guys enjoy this. There's so many races to look at on YouTube, so I decided I wanted to try something a little different than the magazine review today. So anyway, take a look at these. I just kind of mashed a couple videos together. I hope you enjoy it, and let's roll the videos. See you soon. Okay guys, we're going to jump ahead a little bit now. Now this one is from 1989, and this is the ABA Grand Nationals. It's actually a AA Pro Semi. I like this race, that's why I decided to add it. We have Greg Hill in there, Billy Griggs, Todd Slavic, Gary Ellis. Gary's going for the national #1 title this year. And Pete Lonkarovich is in there, and then Terry Tonette. So this is actually a really good race. It's cool because you can kind of see the changing of the guard because Gary is kind of like the man right now. And what's really cool is Greg Hill is still in there, and the last video we just watched, it was 1980. So he was racing in a Pro Money main 9 years ago, and here he is in the Grands, in the semis, still banging bars with the likes of Billy Griggs and all these big names. So anyway, let's check it out. Here we go.
The gate's ready to tumble down. Semi-main, 4 riders going to the main event. The gate goes down. It's Griggs on the inside. Lonkarovich from gate number 6. He's out on the outside.
Oh, Tonette went down. He kind of bumped Gary. Billy's gone. Here comes Greg. Greg's behind him. Oh, look at the style from Billy. That was crazy. Oh, no. Sorry, that was Todd Slavic. That's my fault. This track is very long, my lord. Look at Greg. Checking to see. Slavic won that with some style. Greg took second, Gary third. Good semi. All right, let's go. Oh, well, here's the replay of it. Watch this crash. Oh, Tonette got sideways. Him and Pete just took each other out. That was pretty cool. All right, let's move on to another one. Actually, the same race. It's at the 89 Grand. So this is the second AA Pro Semi. And this one, it's got Brian Lopes in it. I didn't realize it, but he was a rookie in 89, which is really cool because I literally saw Brian Lopes racing a couple weeks ago at the Frogtown Classic, and he was flying, man. Flying Brian Lopes, so I guess that's where he got his name. And then Travis Chiprez is in there, and Mike King's in there. Mike King, this was kind of his time. And Charles Townsend, one of my favorite riders too. So let's see how this semi goes. I haven't even watched this one, so let's go. Brian's got a good pop. Oh, he's got the snap. Oh, it's Brian. Looks like Charles is in second. Yeah, Charles is in second. Oh, Mike's out of it. Brian's gone. It looked like Charles shut it down. He figured, oh, we're all going to the main, so. Oh, somebody went down. Todd Corbett went down. Oh! That was an ugly crash. Dang. There's your qualifiers. Let's see if we can find the main. So let me pause right here. Okay, this race is really cool because Greg Hill and Stu Thompson are just going at it. And this is in Paris, Bercy, or I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 1984. This looks like the main event. Greg Hill's in it, Stu Thompson's in it, Harry Larry, Eddie King, Pete Lonkarovich, Mike Miranda, Scott Clark, and Rod Beckering from S&E Racing. Big names are in this one. This is a really good race. Now the quality of the video is a little bit iffy, but it's good enough to watch, and it's in French. So we'll just do the best we can. Here we go. That looks like Greg's bike. I think that's his GHP right there. Here we go. Who's got the snap here? Harry got out quick, but Greg outpowered him down the straight. And then Stu is on the outside of Greg. Eddie's still trying to get in there. Oh, Scott Clark sneaked in for third. Over a water jump. It's all Greg, but watch Stu. Greg's got a good lead. He's hanging in there. Oh, he's losing a little steam. I know the ground is really, really soft from what I read. Oh, Stu got him right at the end. That was such a great race. Now, watch this, guys. This is why Stu is so classic. Such a class act. Look. Here, I'll sign your autograph. He just finished racing. You know he's winded. Didn't even take his Jova off, and he's already signing an autograph. That's a class guy right there. But look at the Diamondback guys. Just getting in there. Eddie and Harry. That's so awesome. You can see Stu kind of cased that double, and that gave Greg a chance to kind of pull him. And then you can see Harry and Eddie are both trying to get on the inside. Somewhere in here, Scott just gets past him. Oh, right there over that double. Scott passes both the Diamondback guys. And over the water jump they go. Greg's looking good. He's got a good lead. But here's where a lot of Stu's power comes in, because Greg's got him locked in. Ooh, Eddie went down back there. And then Harry snuck in for third. It's all Greg still. Harry's got a good lock on third. Looks like Beckering's trying to get in there. Ooh, he slipped right there. You can see where Greg kind of slipped and lost his momentum. And that was enough for Stu to just put the horsepower down over that last jump and get barely past him. It was that one little bobble. Greg must have been pissed. That was a great one. All right, let's see what else we can find, guys. I'm going to jump ahead now. We are in the 1993 ABA Grand, so we're moving ahead a little bit. I jumped ahead because I just like this race, so I'm going to put this one in too. This is a stacked main event because we had Steve Veltman in 93 who was just killing everybody. Gary Ellis is in there. Gary's in his prime. We got John Purse. John was just starting to come up. Brian Lopes is in this one. Always a great rider. Mike King's in there. Billy Griggs is in there. Todd Slavic, and then Pete Lonkarovich. Now, right now, Pete's the defending champ. He's got the 1992 #1 pro title. So he's already kind of going into this race as the defending champ. So this is going to be a good one. Let's get into it. Here we go. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky. It's not me. Here we go. Oh, Ellis has got the lead. Nope. Oh, Veltman and Gary are going at it. Oh, no, that's Pete Lonkarovich in second. Sorry, guys. Oh, a couple riders went down. This fool's getting up and running across the finish line. That was a great race. Oh, wait, this is the next main. Okay, we'll move into main number 2. Sorry, I didn't even watch this, guys. Let's see who gets this one. Man, look at how big these guys looked on the gate. A lot of horsepower. Let's go. Gary's out again. Ooh, Lopes is in right on him. Oh, Purse snuck in there. Oh, Greg swooped them both. Gary's on a mission, though. Oh, here he goes. Billy's trying to ring him in. Oh, Gary, not to be denied. You got the second main. Let's see if we roll into the third main. Well, that looks like Gary's family right there. Here, let me pause this for a second. All right, sorry guys, I wanted to line up that video. The camera was all over the place, whoever filmed this, but whoever filmed it did a really, really good job because you can see everything pretty well. So this is the third main. Let's see how it goes. So far, Gary's just like dominating, but let's see how it goes. Looks like Billy's in the far inside this time. And Lopes is right next to him. Here we go. Veltman's out in front. Where's Ellis? Oh man, he's in the pack. Oh, you better hurry up, Gary. Oh. Oh man, I know he's doing the math. He's like, oh man, was that enough points? Was that enough points? We'll find out in a second. Hold on, guys. Announce the winner.
The finish for national #1 pro was decided by 9 points. National #1 pro for 1993. Come on out, Steve Feldman.
Oh, Steve got the national #1 ride that year, 1993. That was pretty awesome. Okay, let's go on to another race. All right, so much for going in order. I keep finding different races that I want to add to this video. This is the 1982 BMX World Champion, the JAG BMX World Championships. This one I've seen a lot. This one pops up a lot on Facebook, Instagram. These races are super classic, but I had to add it. This is not a pro main. This is actually the trophy dash. So these are the amateurs that all won their classes, and now they're just going to battle in the trophy dash. I think the trophy dash is something we should bring back. It gives a chance to take the older AMs, the younger AMs, just the best of the best, and just let them go at it. And I just think they're really interesting to see how they pan out, because it's not always the oldest rider that wins these things. In this one, we got Mike Polson in there, and then we got Nelson Chanity for GTs in there. Mike Polson, of course, was on Schwinn. Richie Anderson in there. He's doing it for Patterson, obviously. Rich Farside on Diamondback. And then there is, like, it looks like kind of like an intermediate rider in there. His name is Donald Klaskovic. He's number 845. So he's one of the only, looks like he's racing for, like, Bicycle Source. So he's one of the only, like, non-factory riders. Can you imagine what's going through this guy's mind right now? He's, like, looking down that gate, and these are all superstars that he's about to race. So anyway, this is pretty awesome. Let's check out and see how this one goes. Here we go. Oh, 15 novice, they said. All right, here we go. Oh, Klaskovic got snapped, but that's expected. Ooh, look at these guys. Oh, everybody took each other out. Oh my gosh. Richie's out in front now. Farside's on him. Look at that. Richie just pedaling through those doubles. That was smooth. He did it. That's all Richie. That was a great race. That was a great race. Wow. Good ride, Richie. That was really cool. So basically Richie was just able to, like, Richie just let everybody take each other out and swooped them all on the inside. That was a great race, and he won that trophy dash. Look at the size of that trophy. That's awesome. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, so we're at the same race. We're at the 82 JAG World Championships. Now this is the AA main. Now this one's really cool. This is another one that I've seen a million times, but I never get tired of watching this race. So we've got Scott Clark in there. He's on Team Murray. Steve Schoberts is in there. He's racing for Proneck. Brent Patterson's on Patterson, obviously. Tommy Brackens is in there, and he's on Powerlight. Now, here's the interesting thing about Tommy. It's like, this is 1982, and I'm not sure how old Tommy was in 1982, but this guy, I don't think he picked up a BMX bike, started racing until he was 17 years old, and here he is in a AA Pro World Championship race, you know, just a few years later. That just shows you how talented that guy was. Eric Roop's in there for Mongoose. Greg Hill's in there with GT. Stu Thompson is with Redline and the defending world champion. So he's defending his title today. And then you have Anthony Sewell for Team Murray. So we got two Murray riders in there, which is pretty awesome. And Greg Hill had some issues that day. I heard an interview about this race. I guess him and Sewell got into it a couple times, and he put him in the infield and took him out, and he got booed. But I don't think Greg cared about that. I think Greg cared about winning the championship and making sure Stu didn't beat him. All right, anyway, let's get into this one. Here we go.
There's Hill. Look at the concentration in that guy's eyes. Looks like a gunfighter. He was upset about that last pro race. We're going to see how mad he is. Keep an eye on Hill and Thompson. It's going to be incredible.
The start, they lean forward on the pedals.
Little hold up on the gate.
AA Pro Money main event, the World Championship of the AA Pro Money class. The start solo.
Here we go. Ooh, Greg is pumping. Brent's right next to him. He went a little wide. Looks like Eric got underneath Brent. Yep, Eric got under Brent. Greg is gone. Here comes Eric. He's going to try to make one last ditch. No, Greg was just too much that day. Great race. Great race. Wow, that was a small track.
Maybe more than that, you upset Stu Thompson as the World Pro Champion.
Well, he did it again.
Be the new World Pro Champion in 1980. Well, it feels good. I won 2 this year, so it feels good. All right, congratulations.
All right. That was a great one. Let's go to the next one, guys. We're in 1987. We're at the ABA Grands. In this one, we've got Gary Ellis. He's on GT. So Gary, at this time, he was the current world champion in 87. And we had Charles Townsend, who just made that jump from CW to RevCore. So he's racing for RevCore. Cody Smart's in there. He's racing for Haro. Billy Griggs is in there. He's on Redline. Travis Chiprez is in there again. He's on Mongoose. And then we have Rick Palmer. Rick Palmer was racing for Skyway at the time. He was like the only pro on Skyway, and this is about the time they brought out the Skyway 300 TA. So they got away from the standard TA and brought out this new version of the Skyway that was a little bit more modern. And then you had Sean Texas. He was racing for Eagle Snacks. And then finally Ronnie Anderson, who was on White Bear. Now Ronnie, I guess they mentioned that Ronnie was like on a small little retirement. Then he came back for this race. So we'll see how he's going to do. He had won the title a couple years before this one. And interesting is that Travis Chiprez is in here, and he's racing for Mongoose. But I didn't know this, but he was the stunt double for Bart Connors for the Rad movie. They talked about it a little bit in the video, and Bart's in there actually commentating, so it's actually kind of cool. I never really noticed that, but anyway, let's see how this main goes.
For national #1 is going to come down to Townsend, Texas, and Chipress, because Pistol Pete Lonkarovich, who had dominated all year long, was knocked out in the semi-mains.
Absolutely. It's been pointed out that earlier Gary Ellis does have an extreme long shot.
Let's go.
But it relatively
Looks like Gary's got a good pop.
3 motos to open the national #1 challenge.
And Gary Ellis has pulled out.
Oh, Gary's flying.
Right behind him on Rookie of the Year, Charles Townsend.
Charles is right behind him. Oh, I think Charles is in contention for the #1 title, actually. Here we go. Oh, he's got him on the outside. Oh, he shut it down. He shut it down. Looks like Gary's got this one. Cody Smart's in third. That was a good race. That was a good race. It was smart of Charles to shut it down, because if he would have got too aggressive, he could have went down, you know. And he's definitely in it for the title right now, so he wouldn't have. It made sense for him not to push it that hard. That was a really good race. Let's see if I can find the next main on that one. Hold on. All right, it took a second to line up this video. I kept skipping out of it on accident. Anyway, so this is the second main for the pros and the 87 ABA Grands. Gary did really well. He won that first one, and then we had Charles finished second. So Charles right now is in contention for the national #1 title this year. And they said earlier that Pete Lonkarovich had crashed, so he's out of it. So let's see how this goes.
Lane number 8.
So it's still up for grabs.
It's down, and it's Ronnie Anderson, the past national
Oh,
champion.
Ronnie's got a good snap.
There's Ellis again on the outside.
Oh, Ronnie's out front.
It's Anderson, Ellis, Griggs, all the way through Charles Townsend.
Oh, Gary swooped him.
On the inside,
No, that's not Griggs, man. That's Townsend. Oh, here comes Charles. That was another good round. Looks like Gary's got 2 aces, and Townsend's got 2 seconds. He's doing really well. That was a great race. Guys, here comes the third and final main. This race was interesting. I was watching some other clips, and there was a big battle between Eric Carter and Mike King. Mike won the title, which is really awesome because Mike won the 87 national #1 title for the amateurs, and then the very next year he won the national #1 pro. So he went back to back, which is pretty freaking amazing if you think about it. Anyway, let's watch this third main and see how it goes.
And prevent that.
Sean Texas, in fact, closed the gate by trying to push a little bit too early. We've got and Charles
Townsend's out in front. Townsend's looking good. This is his night. Gary Ellis is getting back. Oh no! He got squeezed out. Billy's in front. Oh, Travis dove in there. Travis in front. Look at Gary. He's like, I got to just stay right here. I just got to stay right here. What a race. That was awesome. That was a great one. Yeah, Townsend actually ends up winning this one as far as the national title is concerned. But anyway, that's a wrap, guys. This is a whole new format for me. I did one short video on some races that I had on videotape, but I was just thinking about doing this. I hope you guys like this format. If so, I'll do more of them. And I want to get into some of the big-time amateur races too, not just the pros, but that was really awesome. Anyway, guys, as always, like and subscribe. I'll get this posted up tonight, and I'll see you guys later.
I got it. At first it was hard. Nobody believed me. Ever since then, I'm making it clear. This my year. This my year. I hustle in the dark with a bright my head. Get the bright idea.